Hey guys. So my phone is gonna die, but literally an orange jelly bean on the ground. Interesting. Okay, but I was walking just now, oh my goodness, and I was actually watching over that last live at the Beast and Pisces with the guy who was playing that music. As I'm playing this, and my headphones died, so I'm like listening to it just like straight up like, by the way guys, this is so beautiful. This is the park. So, reminds me of Central Park a little bit, kind of similar. So, but yeah, I'm like walking and I'm like, suddenly like, I'm looking up. And as I'm listening to this video with his music in the backdrop, I look at who's in front of me and there's this guy, different part of the city, guys. And I fully made a pit stop and everything, like, oh my gosh, like, for like at least like 20 minutes. Basically, yeah, the amount of time. It's so beautiful, guys. So, I see it's this guy right in front of me. He's talking to the group of tourists. And he's like,
in the Uber, and he's just like
very charismatic.
He goes, "Oh, you're."
And I'm like, is that the guy? No, it looks just like him. And I'm like looking. He's got like that, tan Guido kind of vibe. Yeah. Then I see further, and I'm like, that's him, because he had his little microphone thing in his backpack. Yeah. So I saw. Guys, it's a testament, right? To say that, maybe some of you are very excited. It's like you're hot and ready, It's like you're in this vibe. Maybe you meet someone again. I would highly recommend go check out part 1 of this video, because like this is definitely like tagging along off of that combo there. But some of you maybe thought like, it's over, like it must be over, like it's like, listen, if something's meant to be, if something really is true and is going to truly hold, okay? Look at this dog running. Oh my goodness. What a cutie patoots. So cute, guys. All the dogs. All the dogs, all the dogs. All the dogs running for their balls. Literally running all over, wow. Yeah, so, anyways, guys, I mean, it's like, it's a testament. Like, listen, nothing is too good to be true. Like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Like, maybe, you know what? That was the love of your life. And, like, you thought it was, like, over, okay? You were thinking, like, if I do it, it's either now or never. It's never now or never, y'all. Like, time doesn't exist, my friends. Right? Time, space does not exist. So, in other words, like, yeah, I mean, like, what are the odds? Okay, there was definitely, for some of you, like, there's going to be a conversation where it's like, you kind of are feeling something, okay? It's like, I feel like some of you are going to meet someone where you're like, I really feel this, like, connection. But then it's like something that's testing your patience for some of you. I'm hearing that, your faith, Maybe at first you're like, damn, like, but then you start feeling like there's maybe a little bit of pressure to manifest in that space at that moment. So, yeah. And Venus and Pisces can bring about those really serendipitous, like, sort of experiences. And I would go check out the readings from about a year back. Yeah. So... and it's like maybe you find a bag, but it's like not perfect. It's not really your style. It's not really your type, but you like it kind of. But like, I'm hearing don't settle. Like, right now we have, with this particular transit, we don't really have anything in the earth signs. So there's not a lot of grounding energy right now. Mars is in Aquarius as well. It will eventually phase out and lead into Pisces, accompanying Venus, which will be very interesting. There's going to be a lot of water energy pretty soon. Not just Venus, right? But yeah, the rest of them. We'll almost have like every planet. I'm hearing crocodile. of you, I feel like you kind of know what's right for you, and like you're gonna, you know, those moments where you're just like, oh my god, it was so close to like move in like in that direction, and then, you know, you have some more time, so-called, to like think about something, and then you just feel completely differently. Like, I'm getting that energy again coming through. Like, we were chatting about this in part one, like maybe even some of you realize like, wow, this is amazing for like one night, but I'm kind of bored, like, you know, I'm hearing it like this on day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like a good thing that I didn't book. I'm hearing my stay for like 10 days. I'm hearing that. Oh. That could be a metaphor, you know, for a small number of you. There's going to be a lot of really exciting encounters. But, you know, yeah, like, there's this moment where you're like, well, it's very exciting also for this person. Like, everyone in the group is like really excited. It's like everyone I'm hearing wants me to be here, interesting, but it's weird, guys, because like I feel like this park has changed overnight. Like, everything is suddenly greener. Everything is like, there's water now, like in the lake. It's like just a day ago it was completely barren. Weren't we here not too long ago? He literally had an acorn in his mouth. So cute. So yeah, guys, it's quite a moment. There is so much I'm here also to be thankful for. There's so many experiences that, you know, you're also, I'm hearing, about to have, that are just like amazing, like reconnecting with the divine in ways you've never experienced before. I hear that. Obviously, with so much Pisces energy, how can we not experience, you know, massive sort of moments of upgrade, transformation, and DNA shifts, right? It's a moment of transition, right, with Venus, as it has gone through the whole zodiac. Definitely, it's like, are you cold, bro? Standing in the water like that? It's like, no, I'm good. It's like, okay. Some of you, you know, how do we say, like, the thing about Pisces, maybe we should talk about Pisces in general a little bit. Like, Pisces is that, I'm seeing a dinosaur here, I don't know what that's related to for everyone, but yeah, it's like Pisces is, and it can definitely bring past life energies up. Like, Pisces is definitely very like sensitive, empathic, right? Like creative. Pisces can feel where like other people's happy places are at, right? Like Pisces knows like, oh yeah, like this is what you really want to do. Like this is what you're really passionate about. Oh my god, he was standing on his feet and he was just staring out behind the hedge. Oh my gosh. His tail is a little raggedy, so love and light. So yeah, that was so cute, guys. I was standing behind the hedge, like, and then he like looked at me and I looked at him, and then yeah. So there's a moment though that woman was a squirrel. So many squirrels around here. I'm starting to just assume everything that moves is a squirrel. I just saw her feet, like those are way too big. Hello, little man. He also has an acorn. Oh my god. You guys like this? As if we don't have squirrels in DC, but something about, they're very active here. Yeah. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's burrowing. Oh my god. Hi. Oh my god, he's such a character. Alright. So anyways, yeah guys, like, I feel like, you know, when it comes to the Pisces energy, you know, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, you can feel that Todd really likes to talk about so-and-so, but, and you may sometimes go along with that and be like, well, yeah, okay, let's talk about it, like, this is exciting, and then you start to get into this vibe of, like, beautiful purple flowers. you start to get into this vibe, like, where you start to check back into you, you know, because it's never going to be realistic that you are that person, right? Just because you can feel that person, you feel where they're at, you feel what their needs are, doesn't mean that you disappear, right? So we may have a moment here of like checking in and out of like hotel like you and realizing this guy is in shorts. What in the... Alright, I mean, it is perfect. I don't know. It'll be alright by whatever. He's like French looking. Interesting. So, you know, yeah. It's and so you're always going to you'll eventually come back to you, right? Even if there is something that you do find is a very exciting point that you reach with another, where you're really vibing with someone. Okay, sometimes the issue with Pisces is like, from the get-go, you're like, oh yeah, it's fine, like, it's not perfect for me, but like, this person really wants to do this, and like, interesting. But like, they, you know, yeah, but it's also a question of you, like, that never changes, right? But we can get kind of carried with the roller coaster of like, wow, everything appears to be perfect, you know, just because kind of we are, you know, kind of having some sort of excitement and moment here. But you have to remember as well, like, you know, sometimes as a Pisces, like, we have to remember and question, like, okay, why is it that this person so-called would not also think the same for me, right? Wow, look at that alleyway. Very, very interesting. So, you know what oh shoot, it's zooming? Wait, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, okay, hold on. Been out now, y'all. Are we back? Is it still zooming? 11:55 on the clock right there. But yeah. You still zooming? Shoot. Really? For some of you, there's definitely positive energy coming up. I feel like there's some syndicated energy. We were talking about this earlier today, actually, where it's like there's almost like a repeat. Oh, I mean, he just ran through the red light like completely, like high speed. All right. Okay. So some of you may also be meeting people who like remind you of like experiences that you've had in the past. Like, I'm kind of seeing it like this. Like, we were talking about this earlier as well. Like, not necessarily is it... Oh, no, it's good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tanya, and everyone here. Yeah, so, it's not necessarily like, yeah, I mean, there's a moment where, you may have thought, let's go and throw a dark right. I'm hearing Zachary. I'm hearing Zachariah. Sounds like maybe a particular message for someone. Wow, what a cute window, guys. Interesting. So... yeah, I mean, you thought that you wouldn't see someone again. I'm hearing that. It's like, ha 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 ha. Like, it's not, I'm hearing, it's not too good to be true, but I feel like there's a question of that, you know, like, yeah, what is actually, like, your fear? I'm hearing that. What are you afraid of manifesting? I'm hearing that. Interesting. In the way that you know you want to manifest whatever that is out. And where is it that you may, like, kind of, you know, hold back the notion of possibility? We can see it on either spectrum of Pisces. A Piscean shadow, you know, can be that there is the block to the crown chakra. Some of you, you know, there are friends you have who, it's like kind of weird. I'm getting like you may really resonate like on certain things, but then you feel like there's kind of like a point to that, but then it's like not reciprocated with you. How do we say this? Like, for example, you may make certain sacrifices. I thought this said alien. Alien on board. Interesting. This is baby on board. So it's like you may make certain sacrifices. But it's like, yeah, but then you realize like when you step back, just for some, it's like, well, they don't really make the same sacrifices, okay? Like if I do not make those sacrifices, it's like, so for some of you, we may have a huge awakening when it comes to that concept. Maybe that it's not necessarily that they are not making that sacrifice, but it's the context in which that storyline reappears. Like, if I let go of this now in the context that it doesn't work for me, okay, at present, then if I were to just sort of release it and say, I don't need to be in this space because it's just not working for me. Yeah, I mean, it may reappear in another context, like kind of like with that guy earlier from part 1. Kind of interesting. Wow, guys. Look at the little dogs. They're so cute. I think I want to open like a dog. Oh man. It's on the list, I'll tell you. But yeah, it's definitely a moment where we'll be meeting past soulmates. I'm seeing that as well. Wow. Are you guys enjoying this? It's kind of cool, like a visual diary. Yeah, definitely some surprises on the way. Kind of want to do a reading, but Pisces, Venus, Pisces up, and we have left is we did Sagittarius, Venus, and Pisces. Very interesting readings have been so far. Some of you Sag, I feel like, oh my god, no, like, just as a recap, guys, like, Sagittarius, like, let me tell you, I mean, your life is going to be like a bubble. It's about to burst, but in a really, really cool way. Like, I just see confetti for you here flying, Sag. Like, this is going to be the next 6 to 8 months, definitely. You're on a roll. You're rocking and rolling, Sagittarius. You're definitely going to be moving into a new conversation, especially financially. So, yeah, I'm hearing artist. Yeah. You're just going to be feeling, like, so much in your vibe. Like, I feel like a lot of people are also going to be taking note of you. If you are, let's say, a creative visual artist. Okay, yeah, the Venus and Pisces reading for Sag was very, very interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we got some bird calls for Sagittarius. I'm telling you, I feel like, I mean, it could even be like financially, like you're gonna have, I'm hearing vendors, a lot of maybe vendors who want to feature your product, for example. Now, but I just keep seeing, like, there is this question of possibly some sort of opportunity, and that's not just Sagittarius, but like every sign. You may be thinking, you know, like, of one particular thing or one particular person, like, it's still in the back of your mind. I'm hearing whatever is meant to be will be. Like, if it's meant to be, it will be. Okay, yes. And if you just release it, like, and it's meant to be, it'll come around. So, let's clear it. Yeah, I'm hearing sometimes we hold on to things and there's a false sense of security, you know, like we hold on to something in a context that we know does not really allow us to fully thrive, right? Us letting go of it doesn't mean that it's not necessarily right for us. It just means that we're reconfiguring how we interact in that space and engage in that space. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in the next videos. Maybe tonight we'll